So, what happened with the show was, well, it got canceled. No, what happened was basically the ignorance and the incompetence of, the few people that were working with the show was just phenomenal. I kind of look back at it now, and I can't even believe that I was friends with these people, because they just changed immediately after the show started. They literally, it pulled like a Jekyll and Hyde. It was like, oh, hey, how's it going? Dr. Jekyll, everything's okay? Everything's okay? And then the show starts, and bam, here comes Hyde. Oh, I have to work? Well, this idea is stupid. I don't want to do this. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, your idea sucks. We need to do it my way. Hey, buddy, I'm the writer and the director of this. Not to mention I'm editing it, so I know what the angles need to look like, camera angles, and it was a complete nightmare. The whole thing, literally, they were, I'm actually no longer friends with these people because of just how bad that situation got, and honestly, I can't believe I was friends with them to begin with. It was pretty bad. So the show ended up getting canceled because I didn't have enough people to do it, and they they completely ruined it. Alright, so I recently thought of some future plans for the show. Instead of actually filming it, I'm going to be 3D animating it. So I was pretty excited when I remembered that I had a 3D animation program on my computer. I was pretty excited when I was like, wait a minute! If I master this, I could totally make this show happen. So the future plans are to get it up and running, hopefully within the next, I want to say year and a half. I'm kind of going to put a deadline for a personal deadline for myself to have it up and running in June. But I will, chances are it'll be more like August, and if not August, December for sure. Unless for some reason I can't get it going. And then it won't be up in August or December. Yeah, there are a few changes. For starters, like I said, the people who I was working with, they're completely gone out of my life. So what I'm actually doing is there were two main characters in the show, well, for the first season anyway, and then about halfway through the second season there's a third character coming in. But, anyways, I had two different people acting for it. I was one of the main characters, and then one of the other people was, I had somebody else playing, the second main character. Instead, because we're animating it, I need voice actors. And I decided, I was like, oh, who am I going to get to be that next main character? And I was like, wait, I don't even have to worry about that anymore. I was like, I'll just see if I can get a different voice going, and then I'm going to do the voice of the two main characters. But other than it being animated now, and there's only going to be one person doing both main characters, there really aren't very many changes. I'm going to make some changes to the script, of course. I think I'm going to extend Season 1 now, because I think Season 1 was about five episodes, I think? Yeah, I think about 5 episodes. And I'm going to try and extend it the best I can, and I'm going to improve it, and like I said, just hopefully it works out. You know what? I think it will. I think it will succeed a little bit better this way, mainly because before with the other people that were doing this project with me and helping me out, they really weren't really doing anything. But I was kind of relying on them too much, whereas when I do it this way, I am like before I was the director, I was the writer, I was acting, and then I was doing almost everything. There's just a few things I wasn't doing. But I think now a lot of this, I mean, I had to rely on other people's time for sure, and one of them was looking for a job, and so that was really difficult because, especially I mainly thinking, you know, crap, he's going in an interview today, we were supposed to film, great, or if he got the job, and I was like, well, I work a morning shift, so what if he works an evening shift? I get home, we won't be able to film, nothing will happen. Whereas this way, I'm a little more relaxed with it. I mean, I can do the animation whenever I want. I can get on the computer and be like, alright, what am I going to work on? I'll work on this character today, see if I can, you know, spruce it up, make him look a little better. Or I can be like, I don't want to animate today, I'll do the voice today and the sound effects. And it's a lot, honestly, it's going to be a lot more relaxing, I think, because I'm not worried about other people's schedule, I'm not worried about other people not being able to, you know, I'm not worried about anybody but me, for the most part. I'm not worried about anybody but me right now. It's my idea, and now I get to go at it at a relaxed pace. I can do it when I want to and when I'm available, instead of doing it, you know, when I want to and somebody else, or when I'm available and somebody else is available. It's just focused down to just one person now, and I'm hoping that it'll succeed, and I'm hoping that'll be way better because of it. Gee, if the show doesn't work this time, it's going to be very depressing. That's a very depressing thought. If the show does not, like, just thinking the show's not going to work this time, and because I got to work harder with the animation. Especially since I don't really know how to use the program very well, so I gotta master it, and then it doesn't work, and I'm gonna be like, you YouTube fools, you don't know what true film is, true animation, what true beauty is. No, if the show doesn't succeed this time, I'm either gonna throw it in a box, and maybe if someday I have children, be like, hey, you know what? I had this idea when I was younger. You should give it a shot. That probably won't happen, so I'll probably it'll either go in a box and get stored away, or garbage. Honestly, probably more garbage than anything. Yeah, to the fans. So, for those of you who are fans of this show, which I think was probably somewhere around 10, I want to say thank you. Thanks for, you know, kind of sticking with it. I'm really sorry that the show was canceled. It's just, if I could have stopped it, I would have. I'm going to work really hard at this, and I'm going to try and make it a really awesome show, even better than what it was before. So, just stick with it. I'll try and keep you updated as much as possible, and just thanks for being a fan, and I hope you enjoy the new animated series called Lost in Darkness.